good, gang? As you can see from the title of the video, we talking about the best breath work to do to enhance your benefits on semen retention and amplify the potential of semen retention. So the secret that I know everybody, you come and look for the best John. Everybody wants a shortcut, how to leapfrog the competition. But the best breath work, there is no best breath work. You can do qigong, you can do meditation, you can do pranayama, you can do tai chi, you can do elemental breaths. It's thousands of different breath works. You can do yoga, all these things, right? And just like on semen retention, everybody has different benefits on semen retention when they hold their seed. Some people will go 7 days and they have the glow. They'll start getting female attractions. They'll start getting followed by dogs and shit. Some people on their 7th day, they start getting more gains in the gym. They have more cognitive focus. You have more emotional stability. Some people might flatline after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you flatline. And they be like, what the fuck do I do? So we're going to talk about all this stuff. We're going to go through all the bases. I'm going to try to go through most of the bases. We're going to talk about a lot of different stuff. But the main thing is that just like semen retention, how everybody's results are different, the same thing for breath work. You're not going to have the same benefits doing pranayama as somebody else. It's not like a vitamin or a supplement. Eat this vitamin D3 and you'll have better sleep. Eat this creatine and you'll have better gains. It's not subjective. It's not objective to everybody. It's subjective. So when you do breath work, you have to find the breath work for you that will best help amplify the person you are now and then get you to where you want to be, essentially. So say you're holding your seed for 7 days, but you feel like fucking your urges are taking control over you. You can't break past 7 days. You can't. Every time you hit 7 days, you come right back down. You hit 8 days, you come right back down. It's like the stock market. You keep passing the resistance, it brings right back down. And you staying in the same fucking support and resistance. You keep going up, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming down. You can't shoot up, right? And we don't need to shoot up. We just got to get past that resistance onto the next level. So if you are struggling with that, your urges, something like elemental breaths or deep breathing, mindful breathing, and then actually being aware of the energy inside of you, like being more aware of your heart. Like say like you take a deep breath in right now and you were to feel your heart beating, you were to feel your throat, you were to feel your kidneys and your liver, and start moving that energy around. Start feeling, if you take your hand right now, look at your hand, you can feel it. You can feel your middle finger. Start doing that, because especially in the first stages, start slow. You feel me? Because the energy is getting introduced now to more things. When you train your energy so much, a lot of us are so used to releasing every day, twice a day, every other day, once a week. And even doing once a week, that's still 52 times a year. That's 52 times a year every 7 days. So your energy hasn't been trained to do anything else besides release. Yeah, you can work out a little bit. You can draw. You can put it into a creative outlet. That's what everyone tells you to do. Put it into a creative outlet. And that is good temporarily. That's a good thing to do while you're doing that. But that's not going to transmute this shit into something else. That's just bringing the power and putting it here right now. It's like grabbing it and putting it in there. Grabbing the energy and putting it in a different box. But it's not opening the door for the energy to flow when it wants to. So now your energy is like, all right, I can release or work out. And fucking, if I'm not working out, then what else? Why shouldn't I release? Okay, so we getting a little off topic. But the point is, for the first one, to introduce your energy to different parts in your body. So just be mindful. Especially if you feel like your urges are too strong, take back control. The deep breathing, 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out, 6 seconds in, 10 seconds out. That will help you be more mindful. That will help you direct your energy into certain places that you want it to go instead of just it keeps going down. So pull your energy up to your heart. Pull it up your spine and then pull it to your eyes, to your heart, to your throat, to your head, to your hands, to your feet, everywhere. It doesn't matter. Do it for 20 minutes. You'll have energy over your whole body. And then also say like you flatlining. Say you flatline after a month, right? That's because the energy's not being produced like it should be. Now you just still. I flatline. I think I say I flatlined once in my entire life, and it was early. It was early on into my shit. It was like fucking after day 4 or 5 or some shit. And I don't know if it was just because my energy was thrown off, but I flatlined. I felt like I didn't have any energy. Maybe I don't know if I flatlined, but we're just gonna call it that. So if you flatlining, now you have to produce more energy. Say your energy is already used to being held, is already in your body. Now you just feel dull, you feel empty. You have to add the fire. The air, the breath work is to expand the fire, is to expand the pathways for the fire. Now you feel empty, you have to expand it. So what kind of breath work can we do to expand it? Pranayama, Wim Hof, shit where you go like deep breaths in and then explosive breaths out, quick breaths out, and keep getting this shit in. The air will expand the fire. Or you could do for like 30 seconds and then that will pump the fire, that'll pump the flame, that'll pump the energy. So now you'll have it more built up in your sacral, in your lower dantian, in your stomach. And then that's when you can start incorporating other things like deep breathing, meditational breathing, channeling the energy through your hands and shit. That's when you can start doing Qigong and Tai Chi and actually moving the energy. If you have no energy, doing this shit, doing things like this and channeling, it's not impossible, but it's going to be a little harder for you, depending on who you are. That's why it doesn't work the same for everybody. I can't tell you the best one is pranayama. I always talk about pranayama because that's really like the main breath work I know. But it seems like I'm always coming at pranayama. I'm not coming at pranayama, but I can't just say do pranayama and you'll be okay, right? I can't, because if your urges are too fucking strong, pranayama, I don't think pranayama is the most mindful one. It's not the one to get yourself in order. That's to get you fired up. And if you're already too fired up, I don't think pranayama is the best option for you right now. You need to get that energy into different pathways so you don't burn out, you don't explode. You got to direct the fire. So that's why what has really helped me so much is the elemental breathing or the deep meditational breathing, sitting there for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and actually noticing the energy in my whole body. And the better you get at it, the more deeper you'll be able to go into your body. People ask me, they be like, what do you mean by deeper? Like my meditation haven't been working. What do you mean by deeper? Just go deeper. Go deeper into your body, into your mind. That is the shit that'll get you control over your energy. You can't control your energy when you can't even begin to think of even controlling your energy when it keeps releasing, when it's only built up in one spot. You can't. It's gonna release, bro. It's gonna do what it has to do. And that's why I'm saying, I said this in my last video, your energy is not your energy is not sweet. It's not a little chihuahua or a little puppy that you can just go up my spine, little bitch. Sit down. I'm not nothing. Your willpower doesn't have shit over this energy. This energy is from God himself. The universe is self. Life is self. What the fuck makes you think? I know we are made in God's image. We're cosmic beings. But not our mind. Not our ego. Not this human body. We train this energy to release every day. It's gonna take more than you saying I don't want to do that for that shit to not happen. You're gonna have to now train it to go back up. Now you done fucked your whole life up for being your meat for 12 years in a row. It's gonna take a minute. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna take 12 years to redirect it, but it's gonna take some time and some effort and some energy to redirect this shit. Okay? So, getting a little deep here. This is what I knew was gonna happen. I didn't want to get this deep on the just on the breathwork video, but shit, it got that deep. And a lot of people need to hear this shit. Because you can't just expect your fucking energy to not release because and don't feel bad because you fucking nutted after 4 or 5 days, after 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 30 days, a month, a year. You had your whole life to fuck up and you've been fucking up. You had your whole life to release your seed. So don't get mad now because don't beat yourself up. Don't coddle yourself. Take accountability, learn from where you went wrong. But don't live in shame and guilt and apathy because you fucked up. Because you climbing. You still climbing. As long as we getting past the support and resistance, we still climbing. You don't gotta feel bad about this shit. Bounce back. My next video, I'm gonna do a video on how to bounce back. Because bouncing back, I know a lot of people be down bad after the relapses. So we got pranayama in. We got deep meditational breathing. What else is there? So if you flatline, if your urges, say you haven't been experiencing the benefits on semen retention. The best breath work I could give to you. Now I'm not an expert on these things. I'm pretty well knowledgeable. I'm pretty well experienced, but you can take other people's advice too. And remember, don't just take my advice. Try this shit yourself. I done try every breath work in the book. Damn near. Every like mainstream breath work, all that shit, I tried it. And it's all good. I just found different things that work for me. So that's really the point of the video. Fuck what I was about to say. That is the main takeaway. You sit down in your room right now. The hour you would have took beating your meat, the 2 hours you would have took, the 30 minutes, I don't give a fuck. Take the time you beat your meat last time. Take that exact time. 1 second. Take that exact time. Sit in the bathroom. Sit in your, I don't care where you do it. Take that time and do every type of breath work you can. Do pranayama. Do deep ass breaths. Breathe into your balls. Feel that energy building up. Do Wim Hof. Hold your breath for fucking a minute and a half. That shit's crazy. Do Qigong. Do Tai Chi. Do yoga. All that shit. You can work out and do like push-ups and fucking like burpees and like weird shit like that. And be intentional on your breaths. Feel the air, the prana going through your arms while you're doing this shit. An hour. It doesn't have to be you sit there for an hour and fight the urge to stand up. If you have the urge to do some shit, incorporate the breath work into the urge. It's not about, now we can talk about this shit all day. It's not about repressing, because if it's not repression, it's alchemy. You alchemizing this shit and it's adapting. Okay, I get that too. But if you have an urge to move, if your body's like, all right, it's hard to move, tell your body, say, all right, say no more. We're going to sit still for 5 minutes and then we can move. I'm not saying let your urges take control, but you have to work with this shit. You have to work with your urges. We be forgetting that the ego was given to us by God. Niggas say, well, the devil, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. The ego was given to us by the serpent when they bit the tree of life. No. We have our lower self and our higher self. Neither of them are bad. We're not going to act like this shit is bad. We're not going to disregard the ego and disregard the urges. You have these urges for a reason. And you have this higher consciousness for a reason. You have this God for a reason. Whatever is inside of you, you had that for a reason. Now, when you put that shit together, just like Naruto did with Kurama, and he used that nigga every time he needed some shit done, that's when you unlock this shit instead of trying to push it away. So when you meditating and your body's like, okay, like I gotta fucking get up. You say, all right, bet. We're gonna get up in 5 minutes though. Just to let you know I'm in control. That's what your body need. Your body is looking for that control for that control under you. Your body knows it's your tool. It knows it's your vehicle, but you gave it the control now because you done ate junk food, beat your meat, did all this nut shit for years. So 5 minutes. All right. We're going to move in 5 minutes. Now, in 5 minutes, we're going to move, but we're not doing no dumb shit. Now we're going to do some yoga. Now we're going to do some qigong. I'm going to channel my energy, and I'm going to make you come from my fingers to my earlobe. I'm going to make you come from my traps to my toes. That's what you got to do. That's how you got to train your energy. Find out what's best for you. Find the breath work that best suits you. Find what you suit best. What do you need? If you're on day 37 right now, ask yourself, what do I need? What would make my life better? What would make my semen retention journey easier and more fruitful? It doesn't have to be as hard as we make it seem to be. It doesn't have to be about fighting a fucking battle. At least I don't think so. Maybe it does have to be. But I refuse to believe that to hold your seat, you need to go through constant fucking hell just to hold this shit in. I feel like there's going to be a point where you just break through. Right? So that's the video for today. I'm about to make another one in like 30 minutes. But let me know if you got any breathwork questions, if you got any questions about anything, let me know. I'll answer all them bitches. Go to the TikTok, Intention X. You feel me? We talk about the same things on here, just a little bit different. More energetical stuff. And hell yeah. That's the breathwork, yo. I hope you're still doing it. I hope you're still holding your seed. Keep holding your seed. And I hope you love this, because I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace.